Ish. Crazy new content idea, huh? Looks like nobody wants to play. Yep. Seems we have reached the end of Gen 3 Little Cup's lifespan, people. I definitely battled you. I definitely battled you. By the way, this star, you definitely had Hydro Miss on it, and I said, no, that's no. I'm not going to do that. I don't feel like missing half my moves today. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you a fighting chance. You know, you showed up with an honorable lead. Okay. Let's see how you do against this Pokemon. Poison Sting. Well, I mean, 19 more of those and you'll take me down. Yeah. For all we know, I may never actually connect a Will-O-Wisp. Ever. It's 2 for 2. As expected. Light Scream. You know, that little Pokeball guy, he learns Light Scream. He doesn't actually learn Reflect. He learns Protect. Oh, I've got a berry on this thing. Okay. Trapinch died. Looks like I've got 1, 2, a tree, 4 special attackers, and they have a light screen up. Not going to be very conducive to victory. Let's go. I'm in the mood for missing more Will-O-Wisps. I didn't think I had my fun quite yet. Fire versus water. Don't think this goes. I don't remember too much from chemistry class, but I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. That is the freakiest thing I've seen today. I don't even know what the % chance of me even moving is. Oh, don't worry. Wilmer broke through its love. Substitute leftovers. Okay, let's see. You're male. I guess I could bring in Ghastly. I don't even think it works on Staryu. Staryu's genderless. Endeavor. Alright, buddy. You need to calm down. You are not Swampert Pal. Yep. My suspicions were correct. And baby mudfish monster guy has been vaporized. Personally, I like fried fish. That's just me. Never had fried mudfish though. Oh, Pichu is not that fast. Huh. Guess I'll just hit you with one of these nuts and get a circular hit on top of that. That was pretty easy. Yeah, that's right. I think this guy probably does that. This is not like Generation 1 people. This guy, he's gonna have something for Ghastly. How fast is Meowth? That's right. Speed ties me, okay. Fake out. I did a buttload of damage. And then they sent in their secret weapon. You didn't have to do all that, man. Poison Sting? Okay. What are you gonna do if I go for a Giga Miss? I don't care about that string shot. I want my health back. I'm gonna go for another Giga Miss. I'm actually, oh wow, it's still faster than Wurmple. That is mildly disappointing for all the bug maniacs out there. Yeah, that's right. Immune to Fake Out. However, I suppose you could literally rob me. I'm gonna be funny and miss Will-O-Miss. Even worse. Couldn't even go for it to begin with. Okay. Got Taunt and Fake Out, huh? Houndour has 10 defense. What the hell was that? What did I just get hit by? Not Hidden Power Ghost. I don't know. Spearow? You, sir, have a very respectable tail. The guy's got an Oran Bear. This is not an honorable battle. I am quite literally try attack. That's actually a very good move to be walking around with. Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Spearow learns Try Attack. Since when? Since when? Oh, we're blasting off again. Nice script, by the way. Okay, I'm going to show you that the only reason that one famous whale blew up is because some dude off camera shoved TNT in that thing's stomach. As did I. Payday. Oh, bro's literally making a living just making fun of me right now. Throwing money. Getting money. 1,000 Elo. That don't seem right. I've definitely battled you before. So unless you've only battled me, you may never have won a Pokemon battle. You're just nerfing yourself. You have what it takes. You too could have a cringe elo of 1226 like me. Try attack though, that was pretty cool. And honestly, I think Meowth is pretty strong. Can't get too freaky tonight. Don't want to wake people up, you know. A nice new cup yet? I've actually looked at, but I don't know what the best looking one is. Like, should I have like what was the name of that? Wait, hold on. I think I have it somewhere. Newcastle. Should I have like Newcastle and the UK in it, or just one or the other? David, put your arm down. Smells real fishy. Yeah, that's the smell of testosterone radiating through the air. That's a smell of ghastly. Well, I guess I'll just queue it up for 10 minutes. Hi, David. How are you? Guess I'm all right. Been a good boy. Haven't consumed caffeine in like 5 minutes. I joke. I kid. At least 24 hours. Oh, what do you know? Cast forming. That Pokemon's very bad. Not that one on the screen. That one's actually pretty legit. That thing has Sandvale. Oh man, that's how you rock and roll McDonald's. Ice Beam did nothing. Spikes. You got a berry, right? Okay. Let's just do it again. David, not gonna lie, I was hoping you'd win. You know, I was mildly confused when I read that because I was like, didn't I just win? But you meant I know what you meant. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Staryu lost 95% of its health, huh? Okay, that's probably not good. I was kind of wondering what did you you went for Giga Miss, okay. Ah, this team does not have spikes. We rely on other methods to win the battle. What, you got an electric move or something? Oh, me so scared. Oh, wow. Chinchou pretty... Nah, I should know this thing is fast. I use this thing in Little Cup in Pokemon Stadium 2. That thing was a menace. So who wants to take the fall? I'm going to use Houndour to die. That is your whole purpose in life. Substitute? Really? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Ghastly on deck. Go for a Giga Miss. Thunderbolt. Alright, you, sir, are in a lot of danger. I suspect you're going to run away like a coward. Ponyta, you choose, ignore my preference, I just want you to have something you enjoy drinking from. Okay, I mean, what's funny is I just got done consuming my daily microplastics for the day. They say you consume several pounds of plastic a year. I personally believe that. That certainly checks out for David, without a doubt. And I got the mug, too. I just came decked out today. And I got Jolteon over there, cheering me on as I lose the battles. What's Water Spout doing? 89. Okay. Now, Stoner, do you think I'll actually ever legitimately complete that challenge? Like, let's be honest here. I'm not that guy, pal. This Chinchou is absolutely going to ruin this team. Like, this is one of those moments where I'm surveying the scene. I'm like, wow. This is absolutely a battle where I'm going to need Bagon to come in here just like this. Take notes, people. Click Dragon Dance just like this, too. And maybe I'll just wipe you off the face of the fish. Poop Cup has entered the stream. That's not poop. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure I used the toilet for that. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen Onyx. I kind of forgot this thing was legit. Like, allowed. I thought it was too good, surprisingly. I thought Onyx could do something. Okay, 56. Earth Mess, yep, and, ooh, that is not cash money. I mean, I guess I gotta go for 2 more brick misses, but I really should have just went for a million Dragon Dances, right? And he blew me up. Ew. A horse, of course, of course. Yep. This is looking like an L, my friends. My enemies. Anybody. Cacnea, cac. Oh, wait, actually... Oh, no, Chinchou's back at 100%. Never mind. Yeah, if that thing was lower, I could take it out with a hidden paragraphs. That is not the case, though. Speaking of the devil, he shall appear. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna die a painful death. Did they predict Trapinch coming in? No, why'd that be so oddly specific? I'm gonna die, so I need to go for... Wait, why do I have Endure? What is the purpose of this? I don't know, but I'm gonna go for a quick miss real quick. It did absolutely nothing. Yeesh. Not cash money. Yeah, I think the last team I used was better. Onita, okay. Who's faster? What a silly question, David. We all know who's faster. I'm gonna rob you in broad daylight. Okay, stole your berry. Ate the berry. Gonna go for, I suppose, the Thunderbolt. Let's see if they somehow predict that. Crazy enough. That did not kill the Ponyta. That makes me kind of sad. As now I... Wait, no. Wait. Hold on. I just thought of some Houdini level stuff right here. I got burn. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't need health on this thing at all. What'd be interesting is if you sent in Chinchou. Oh yeah, you got quick miss. That's right. Yeah, so I can fly above the spikes, but I highly doubt. Oh right, that is GG's. It is all over. Don't think Houndour put in a lot of work. I got a very high elo. Okay, GG's. I don't even know what it's looking like out here. And then the climate, the state of affairs. So that dude had like 1376, I believe. Okay, so that guy was literally number 3 on the ladder. Zoink Scoob. That dude doesn't know what losing is, actually. They actually have the highest win rate. So that's damn near the best player. Meanwhile, I'm stuck here in the slums of Little Cup somewhere over here with probably like a 50 win rate. Oh, my bad, guys. I have imposter syndrome. I'm way better than 50. I had 54.2. $2. Stoner, thank you. How about Gen 5 challenge using the preset teams? Now, you got to remember, Stoner, I have very low IQ, so you got to go nice and slow for me. I have no idea what that even means. You got to speak very slowly and clearly. For the Pokemon World Tournament? Oh. Wait, huh? Who? Who went when, why, when, who went when, why, where, how? What? Dude, every time I see that signups for the national Pokemon, swear to God, I always think that says Ligma. It's called Lig. Personally, Ligma would have been funnier, in my opinion. Yep. Yeah, Stoner. Yeah, so I have no idea what you're talking about. I thought I was going to come over here. The gym leaders E4 and champions. Gotta be honest. I'm very lost with what you're saying. I don't know what you want from me. Gen 5 challenge preset teams for the Pokemon World Tournament. The gym leaders, E4 and champions. This is like me trying to solve one of those riddles in Metroid Prime where I got to go backtrack throughout the whole goddamn map looking for these 113 artifacts in obscure, meticulously particular locations. Wasn't fun for me. Stop sign. Mm. For example, you'd have to use Brock's Gen 5 team until you win. Then you move to Misty. Ooh. Oh, platinum. Oh, okay. He wants fish. Well, God, why didn't you just say that? That actually makes perfect sense. I actually have a wait. No, I don't think I do have a red eyes black dragon, but I do have a blue eyes white dragon. That is not cap. 067 from Tizzy. Thank you. 067. Oh, it's funny, man. It'll never not get old. That was one of the best things YouTube ever incorporated in this chat thing. What do you think of that boy? Which boy? Can we get a game with Chimera? That is illegal. You will get arrested if you show up to Little Cup with one of those. So what exactly is Brock's Gen 5 team exactly? What does that even mean? His like Onyx? Geo. And on top of that, not only what does that mean, but what format am I even going to be playing? Thank you for the doggy treat, by the way. All the teams are on Bulbapedia. Oh, okay. And then what format do I do it in? I got a DUI, baby. Isn't that bad? So you're telling me you didn't pass the test? You had all the time in the world to study and you didn't pass. I would guess Gen 5 OU. I mean, let me look into these teams real quick. All right, hold on. My life is actually on the line, Stoner. You have to understand. Ooh, my foot. My foot. Where's my mouse? Oh, there's my mouse. Now, who do you think Staryu is more talented than the other? What kind of cry? Decolo. What are you gonna do? Set up rain or something? I know you got a berry, so I should probably bring in a very bad matchup so that I can die for content. Yes, all according to my genius plan. That was enough to... My Houndour does not know how to doggy paddle. So a Thunderbolt from you did 43. A Thunderbolt from you might kill. But should I really trust that? Oh, this is probably just straight up like 6 fish rain Pokemon, guys. Interesting. Okay, so for my next trick, I'm going to sack off Trapinch. $26. Okay, that's some good damage. And they're going to be back at full. I'm going to bring in Whalmer now. See, I could have brought this thing in before I let Houndour and Trapinch died, but I had to demonstrate that I am the Alpha Giga Chad gamer. Now I'm going to blow them up. Which, like I said, I could have done that on turn -2. Alright, so now it's effectively a 3v5. That's all I need to win this battle. The monkey! Actually, I'll probably kill you with a surf. Ew. Huh. I think I'm in danger right now. What do you got, like flail or something? Wait, can't I just bring in Ghastly? Ghastly gas. Reversal. Okay. And then I'll go for teeth. Hidden power. What? That actually killed me. I know that was the most obvious thing in the world, but dang, I thought Ghastly wouldn't get, you know, completely annihilated by that. Let me see that Brock team. Wait, what did I just type in? I can't believe this guy was in Gen 5. Like, what? Man, Gen 5 had like black and white too. Whole bunch of crazy freaky stuff happened, and I was not there for that. Yep, he's even got his sprite and everything. Da, 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 da. I don't know why it's so difficult for me to track this man's team down. Come on. I'm so close I can almost taste it. No, I wasn't close. Okay, that website didn't work. Oh wait, I think I found it. Onyx, Golem, Kabutops, Tyranitar, Aerodactyl, Rhyperior. Does that sound right? Probably. Does Chinchou actually have 6-7 speed? You know what's really messed up, Stoner? You literally typed in the team, and I was sitting here the whole time looking for the team. Mr. Dr. David, when are you going to start the Pokemon podcast with John Pokemon? Now, I need you to understand. Thanks for all the hearts and hundreds, whoever's spamming those. You need to understand something about me. I have no idea who that is. Ugh. Come on. Come on. Come on, Cupcake. Work with me here. Ta-da! Yeah! All right. Here in India, we don't have fish and water. We find many trubbish. Is that and I'll have you know something. Oh wait, hold on. $2 level 24. What the? Something evolve at level 24? Like, no, not eradicate. That's 20. If you attempted, though, you'd win, I think, eventually. You have very high hopes for me. You don't know what I'm not capable of. You don't even know what I am capable of. Oh, thanks for the $2. Let me go ahead and... What the heck? What did I just... No. Oops. There you go. Favorite cereal? Oh, man. My favorite kind of diabetes. Probably... Not really the guy to ask on this. Like, you know, Pokemon tier list, anime tier list, video games. I would be the savant on that. Cereal... Take it with a grain of salt, or in this case, a grain of sugar, or a lot of sugar for that matter. I'm going to go with Fruit Loops. I think that's David's favorite. That's a lot of diabetes. Excellent for that, if that's what you're trying to accomplish. David's going to go for a surf. Oh, God, it's this thing again. Why doesn't David have a Chin Chow on his team? Huh? Care to explain whoever made this team? Who made this team? Who made this team? Starpinch Bagan Hund La Corporal. Okay, that's kind of a weird name. Wait, no. Chin Chow has Ice Beam. This is how my Bagon got cooked before in the past. Oh, by the way, somebody totally donated to me, and I can't check it right now because my life is in danger. I could do what I did last time, and Big Brain completely sack off my Houndour for literally no reason. I think I am going to do that. I mean, who would anticipate that? Definitely not level 24 rap. Favorite Pokemon series? Oh, God, dude. I'm not a professional psychologist. These questions keep getting deeper and deeper. I didn't even know there was a Pokemon cereal. I know at Celadon Department, there's like protein, there's iron, there's zinc, carbose, calcium. Where the hell was the Pokemon cereal? I do not remember that. I remember Lemonade. That took me forever to find to get past that one gatekeeper. You remember that? I didn't have fun. How do you feel about Attack on Titan? Well, dude, I just heard like a motorcycle like crash or something. Yeah, I knew this camera was gonna be a naughty one today. Attack on Titan, I would say, is nice hydro miss, by the way, partner. And I couldn't help but notice that your Chin Chow does not have that much speed investment because you should be moving a little faster than Dogman. Oh, actually, Dogman should be. Oh, ew. This might be a speed tie. No, probably not. I have some investment. Attack on Titan is like, I guess, one of my favorites, somewhere in the top 10. But I gotta be honest, I was not the biggest fan of the ending. I actually wasn't even really the biggest fan of the final season. The final season started off pretty cool. It was pretty, as the kids would say, BA, bad ass, if you've ever heard of that. And then it just went on. It was like the Sahara Desert. It went on and on, and on. And it made me sad. Just the longer it went on. There was a positive direct correlation with David's depression levels and the length of the show. It should have just stopped at a certain point. And just the longer it went on, David started to cringe more and more. And then eventually I was just sad. Nice Thunderbolt into the Anorith, by the way. You have a berry? No, you don't. Okay, so you're just going to straight up die. That was pretty convenient. $5 from Stoner. I was able to win with each team up to Generation 5. I could do it. You certainly can. ... I think that was the correct amount of dots. One win with each gym. Elite 4 and Champion to Gen 5. So that's like, let's see. 8 plus 4 plus 1. I don't know what that is. Somebody in chat help me out. Will and miss. Okay. That's fine with me, I suppose. I'm not going to bother with that because I'm going to, miss. David, how do you feel about motorcycles crashing? It's unfortunate. I actually know somebody personally who got into a legitimate motorcycle. No. I'm stealing that citrus berry back. I don't know who you think you are, Chief. Watch him just thief me again. God damn it. Oh, God. That dude was... You gotta be a criminal to think like a criminal, like level 24 rat. I was sitting here trying to be an upstanding citizen to society that couldn't even damage a small fly. No. I should have been thinking like a serial killer, 5 steps out of this guy, but now I've been punished and they robbed me again. They can actually probably just literally keep going for thief over and over and over again. Okay, so new plan. Oh, that's right, I can't trap you because I levitate. Okay, coughing suspiciously good. Wasn't anticipating that today. What was that? Oh, yeah. I know somebody that actually crashed his motorcycle. And, I mean, long story short, he's okay now. But, like, his, like, leg looks like it's, like, mutilated. Like, bro fought a grizzly bear and he barely survived that one. Oh, I know another guy. He's a bit on the older side. He got, you know, bro... crashed when he was like, I don't know, 18 or something like that. He has been in a wheelchair since. This dude is older, by the way, a bit older. He's even older than David. This guy's like 70, I think, and I'm like 6'7", so it's unfortunate. I just died. Nice. Remember, forfeits count. Okay. There's a lot of words in the chat. Wait, I think somebody... Oh. Excuse me, Tizzy. I overlooked your fish. You sent 100 for 2 jewels. That 2 jewels, I believe that equates to 2 cents. I appreciate it. And then, well, actually, YouTube takes 30%. So now I'm stuck with, like... I don't think I'm going to get 2 cents now. I think they're just going to round down and just give David a penny. But I appreciate the penny. I do. Alright, don't send in Chin Chow. I got Trap Inch, it's okay. But then again, I am just going to get blown up. I've seen these viability rankings. I don't... Oh, I had Endure. David, I had Endure. That's probably why this Trap Inch has Endure, actually. Specifically for that matchup. And I threw. I threw like a quarterback. And it got picked off. Ugh. Oh, it's my turn. Excusez-moi. Alright, so you got a Chin Chow. I guess Starfish is good here. And I can take you out the Hidden Power Grass. Yay. Bang. That did 60. We know that... Oh, God. Can Bagon 1v1 this final Pokemon? Ooh! Yikes. Okay, I think I win for that, right? It's a top... Okay. How come... When I was playing Gen 5, actually funny enough that Stoner's here, that 1 through 9 challenge, and then David threw because he didn't click Mach Punch on the Hitmonchan. If you remember, you remember. I went for close comm miss on the Infernape, and bro knocked himself out of the Flare Blitz. He won. Oh, but this guy can just blow me up. And it's a tie. And Stadium 1, if you did that, I would have won. But no help for David. What color is your Bugatti, David? Purple. Yep, 6'7", no grayers. I did actually find the Fountain of Youth. I'm a lot younger than I look. Wait, no. I look younger than I am. Each region has a Bulbapedia link. Okay. Yep, Onyx showed up to kick some butts. Thanks for all the content you do. Do you think you'll ever host some sort of private lobby for champions for viewers to play you? Oh, man. I don't even know how to do that. I barely know how to Wash my fish, dude. You guys really, you're putting me on a bit of a pedestal. You think David can do a lot more than he can. I can't. I don't even know how to make cereal. Like, what comes first, the milk or the cereal? Now, me, when I was younger and naive, I thought the correct way was cereal milk. Now, I don't eat diabetes anymore, but I think I would put the... Wait, what did I just... What? Excusez-moi. When I was younger, I meant milk then... I don't know what I just said, but for sure when I was younger, milk then cereal. Now that I'm older and wrinklier and much uglier, I would probably put the cereal first, in my opinion, and then the milk. I don't even know if that's correct. My whole life's been a lie. Just nothing but disappointments. Let's go make some more disappointments in this next battle. Are you ever going to run for president? Who's going to vote for me? Who? I'm up against Sexy Bodyguard. Okay. Well, first I'm going to go for Surf, and then you're going to go for a Layer of Pain, and you're going to... Oh my... I thought he would eat a citrus berry and then just blow up the next turn, but no, they just have just leftovers because they're based, and they are going to die, unfortunately. I don't think I've ran into a Pokemon yet in Little Cup where I was like, yeah, leftovers was the play. No, I think it's pretty ubiquitously citrus berry, I would say. Oh, great! It's this loser again. Okay, I'm not gonna throw, guys. I'm not gonna throw. This time I'm what? Huh? Watch this dude have. I mean, if he's got hidden power water, they're just far better than David. Okay, hey, I did the thing. I didn't throw. I should get a dono for that alone. I mean, when am I not throwing? Now I'm gonna. This is actually a good time to throw. I could just die right here and go for a quick... Yeah, I am going to do that. Yeah, that's funny. 20. 21, you stupid. Nice crit, by the way. And, well, the rain is up. Yeah, that is kind of an issue. Yeah, rain... Chin-chow with the rain. Kind of problematic, don't you think? Ooh, okay. I don't think I'll die to a Thunder Miss. I sure hope to God I don't. I just read, guys, so much for hoping to Arceus. It didn't really pay off in the end. What do you know? It was all just a conspiracy theory. That makes me kind of sad. Oh, I was faster the whole time, too. Alright, well, finally this thing's rampage is over. This guy's got leftovers, too. Huh. You know what? If you got left... No, wait, no. Ice Beam. That's right, David. Ice Beam. And if it's not Timid, it might be Modest. So Bagon's definitely going to die. So instead, David's going to send in Ghastly. You guys won't believe how they came up with the name Ghastly for this Pokemon. It's pretty intelligent. Really deep. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Here's the dono. What the hell is that? Is that even... I don't think that's a water type. I think it's just normal. I was correct. Here's the dono. Onyx on Brock's team has Eviolite, so massive physical defense at least. Use guess spread for the EVs and natures, I would say. So okay, first of all, I just want to let everyone know that I was absolutely right. I told you I'd miss, and it did happen, and I would have survived if it connected. I think he might... Oh, huge power. Ooh. Okay. They might even have a choice, man. Thanks for the $2 T-Lac for that alone. I don't know what I just did. A doggy treat from Bravava blah blah blah. Thank you. Gotta be honest with my gang here. Everybody in chat. This is not looking cash money. You guys are giving a lot of monies to a loser like me. Oh, don't worry, guys. This thing does not have the that insanely overpowered thing. I've used this in OU before. It's actually pretty legit. Okay, I did nothing, but I mean, they can't... Bro, Brother. What the heck is going on right now? Now I'm stuck. Help, I'm stuck and I can't get up. That guy died. That was pretty easy. Now wait, who's my final Bagon? Can you fight Clamperl Bagon? I don't know, and I don't really care. That's a lot of thinking. I'm just gonna go for a Surf. 85, not too shabby. Return should completely obliterate me. And I don't have much of a choice. I have to go for... Oh! Okay, wait, no. Return is very dangerous. I think I have to go for 2 double misses in a row. I do not know if this will eliminate Clamperl, because it's quite literally a clam with a pearl inside of it with eyeballs on it. Pretty freaky. Should be studied at Area 51. I think I'm going to lose here. I think they're just going to click Ice Beam. They lived on literally 1 HP and took a nap on the battlefield. Okay. So I've got a weird sneaking suspicion that you have sleep talk. So let me just do that real quick. They're sleeping. Oh. Okay, well then you're just going to lose. That works too. I don't mind. You know. It was the same outcome. The way we got there was a little different. And then I had, you know... I was about to say preconceivedly imagined, but preconceivedly is for God's sake, that's definitely not a word, but I was pretty confident when I said it, huh? Why is your name Sexy Bodyguard? Yeah, Diglett's banned. Happy Poop. Thanks, Tizzy. Notice you've been doing more random battles in Little Cup. Tired of OU. Well, people like Gen 3, obviously, and Little Cup will be dying this month, so I figured, okay, since it's dying in like a week, should live life while I can, and, YOLO. That's why there's been Little Cup. Okay, so I guess, I don't know, next stream Stoner or something. I don't know. I had some other stream ideas in mind, like, actually, funny enough, one of them was a Little Cup tier list. And because I'm a stupid person, I was thinking of a Generation 2 Pokemon, right, from Silver Gold. A tier list of them on their capability of surviving a zombie apocalypse. What the hell did I just read? Honestly, water with cereal to make it more fish? Jesus Christ. What have I created? Oh, I didn't even read that one donation. I'm sorry. Hold on. I love Dave, but I always feel like he low-key hates me. Why do you think that? Another $2 from Stoner. Will you consider it Stoichite or 1-9 again? Yeah. Which one would you rather me do? Right. I don't know when I'll do it because, like I said, I was thinking about the other stupid stream ideas. I'll get to it, but which one do you want me to do first? This Gen 5 thing or the Gen 1 through 9 beatdown? Little Cup's dying, yes. This is, so as the kids call it, this is in the ladder spotlight. So it's going to disappear in quite literally, oh, I thought it was a week. I was wrong. It's like a few days. So in other words, you won't be able to go on the ladder and fight somebody in Little Cup. So that's why I'm doing it now. David is a smart. Let's hold your horses there. I'm one of the least intelligent people I've ever met. Why would you think I'm smart? David makes me want to get into Pokemon Showdown. Okay, hold on. I had a donation earlier and I never even like acknowledged it, so you guys are gonna have to stand by. This was like 20-30 minutes ago or something, but David's a terrible human being, so Okay, this is $10 from Supporter. That is their name, Supporter. Yeah, I guess it was just an anonymous person, I believe. Thank you, whoever did that. Sorry, I'm the worst streamer known to man. I'm doing what I can, but thanks for the $10. I will definitely use it for evil, and I'm not lying. Got 5K from Atomic Bum. Don't worry, David's just soon. You know, I've seen that word a million times. Don't know how to pronounce it, but I do know what it means. That's like Falco, right? Please tell me you people know who Falco is. Or else, yeah, if you don't know who Falco is, I am going to deduct your social credit scores right now. You look like a stoner version of Charlie Kirk. Interesting. We got 10 from Stoner. Do the latest team for Gen 5 for the type leaders. Those some items aren't allowed, so in that case, pick what you want. Same as some moves illegal, in which case, pick what you want. That's a lot of words. By the way, that T word, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I would not argue that claim. I think that is kind of like David. Those are like characters, like, for example, Falco, or I don't know about Vegeta, guys. I wouldn't say Vegeta. That's like, it's like a dude, or it could be a girl, and they're like, you know, standoffish at first. Like, get away from me. I don't like you. Stay away from me. I don't want your fish. I got plenty of fish at home. But then when you get to know them, you're like, oh, this guy, they have a soft side. Actually, that's pretty accurate for David. If you saw me in public and you were a stranger, I would say, okay, you are extremely dangerous to me. I'm going to run that way, far away through my goddamn wall, like an old Looney Tune cartoon. Those are pretty funny, by the way. And I don't want to interact with you. Personally, I prefer the air. Now, Stoner, like I said, I'm not too bright, so I'm going to have to read that about 10 more times. Do the latest team for Gen 5 for the type leaders. Okay, so I guess to answer my question, you would rather me just do the gym leader thing next stream whenever I get to it, right? And I believe the simplest thing to do is for me to literally just copy and paste, like before the stream even starts, just line all these teams up, move for move, ligma for ligma, and stand by for battle. No, he doesn't look like Stoner Charlie Kirk. He looks like a 19th century dice monger from Palermo. I've been told I look like the Joker. I'm not really sure how to respond to that. Specifically the Heath Ledger Joker, the really evil one. I'm gonna think about it. I think. What's funny is from that movie, you know, Christian Bale. Another one I got compared to was Patrick Bateman, because David is mentally ill. Basically, if you're like a bad dude, that's David. So that's wonderful. I'm the Joker. I'm, you know, this psycho guy. It's awesome. Some words like hypnosis are illegal. Sleep's illegal in Gen 5? What? It's banned in Little Cup, banned in Gen 4, but don't worry, Jirachi, Serene Grace, that's cash money. Banned in Gen 5, but it's fine in Gen 1, where when you get put to sleep, you can be asleep for 7 turns, bro. Because you don't attack the turn you wake up. Mucho muy caliente. Okay. I'll go from Smash Bros. Yes.
That is the game where Falco came from. Smash Bros. Melee. Yep. David should use a full team of only Pokemon he hates. Interesting. They really want me to suffer. Okay, certainly I can eat up an electric. Whoa, whoa, ho, oh, blow, schmo, do. Crits with a para. With me getting fully paralyzed, Mr. Squidward. Well, I would imagine this is not going to end well for me. And I think my fears are not going to be unfounded. This is looking muy malo ahora. So I basically did nothing for like 4 turns. Let's see if we can bring it back. But hey, I doubt it. Crunch. This is a special move. It doesn't make any sense. It says it's... How is it a contact, but it's a special move at the same time? Alright, Houndour is also dead, and something tells me I should probably not bring in a water-type Pokemon. I think I can live an Ice Punch. Am I going to get frozen? Yeah, maybe. I certainly might. But as long as we can defeat their lead Pokemon, I consider this a W. That is a Duskull. I actually do have Hidden Power Kill, and it didn't even kill him. That is honestly kind of... I'm impressed by Duskull. That didn't really do too much. If I didn't have that Dragon Dance up, that would have done like half. Ew, it cuts it in half. Not 1 stage. That's 2 stages. Ew. Well, then I guess I'll just reconsider my life choices. I'm telling you guys, Elekid is a monster in Little Cup. Like, I know it cheated on Trap Pinch, but outside the fact, that is just a really strong Pokemon. I think it's top tier. I saw his viability rankings. They put in like the 3rd highest tier. That is wrong. Do not believe that. Just like when people say Blissey's like, I don't know, A tier. That is definitely not correct. Double miss. Let's hope that David doesn't get static. That would make me happy. Oh, nice. Cool. I got static. You know, crits, paras, fully paras, statics. You know, this can't get any worse. I'm lying, it can, because this thing, it probably has Ice Beam. Bagon's name is Bagon because it is a baby dragon, and I am weak to ice moves. I actually survived miraculously, and I am going to just die, which is very disappointing. Yes, if I wasn't paralyzed, man, I could have just went for another Dragon Dance, bro, and then just one-shot them the next turn, dude. But no, David's not allowed to have fun playing the Pokemon. So this is, wait, what? I was faster? What? Huh? Well, actually, that was a speed test. That's crazy. Whoa, 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 hey, wait, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it. Put the gun down, please. I know you can't blow me up, which is what you probably thought would happen. Okay, well, they blew me up. And then, oh, man. Ay, caramba. I don't even know what's going to happen. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to paralyze him with the... Okay, well, I'm just dead. That actually did do quite a bit of damage, honestly. I'm dead. David lost because he's bad. Good battle, though. Good battle. I got a €2 donation from Bravine 4281. Because as you could anticipate, the first 4280s were taken. Will David use his old Smeargle team again? Wow. Old is an understatement. That's not old. That's like... That's like from the Protozoa era. That's like the first team I ever made. Wasn't really planning on. For now, I'm focusing on losing in Little Cup right now, Bravine. But I'm absolutely not against that. You know, that I had Salamence, Dragonance, that's a good Pokemon. I had Jolteon, that's an extremely good Pokemon. Suicune, that's one of the best. Who else did I have? Smeargle, Jolteon, Salamence, Suicune. I mean, if I was smart, I think I'd wait. No, not Skirmy because you already have a Spiker. What did I use? Oh, Tug Trio. And then I don't know what the 6th Pokemon was. €2, like $50. I'm aware. Another $2 from Stoner. Maybe your Discord will paste the teams too. I have a Discord? I didn't know that. This guy wants a rematch. I don't even know if I won the first time. According to my win-loss, the likelihood was quite literally about 50-50. So now this is definitely the guy that has Wurmple. So they brought Seeducks. This is actually a massive upgrade if you really think about it. So David's going to go for... Even though I'm sure Patrick Star here could handle the situation with ease, what? Huh? Okay. I have not seen that move since Brock gives you that when you beat him. And I still didn't even see it after because I ain't using that. Spheal! Dude, it's called Spheal because it's a seal and it's a sphere. That's actually, like, I'm not really, like, a cutesy Pokemon kind of guy. But I will acknowledge that that is a... God, it makes me cringe. Cute. It's a cute Pokemon, okay? Like, whatever. And I'm not saying that word for the rest of the night. So what, you're going to hit me with Surf or something? Bring it on. Defense? Oh, roll out, you sneaky, sneaky fish. Wait. Is it going to... Oh, yeah, it is roll out. Sneaky... Wait, what the hell? What? The dude ate an Oranberry. What is wrong with you people? Have you learned nothing? Have you no shame? You dare mock the son of a shepherd? All right, Rolf's going to get his beaten stick now. What the hell was that? Shuppet? Dude, that's called Shuppet because it's a puppet and it wants you to shut up. Am I faster? No. Oh, I guess I'll bring in the dark type with Pursuit. I've never even used Pursuit. That did no damn. I guess that makes sense. You do evolve into a ghost Pokemon that can actually, you know, utilize its attack stat, which is the only one that can really do it in Gen 3 because Shadow Ball's physical. I don't know why it's physical. It drops your special defense sometimes. That doesn't make any sense. Pursuit. They stayed in what? I killed him. I literally just killed him. They didn't even switch. The bitch. Okay, buddy. Don't look, I'm trying to be nice to you. I'm not trying to be like a dick to any viewers, but if you keep pissing me off, I'm going to show you where I stuck that TNT, and it's not under my mattress. You are going to learn to... I got a circular hit, okay. This guy might find a Nidoran male. Oh my God. Don't mess with me, dude. Endure? Wait. I'm actually kind of scared right now. I've lost to, like, Mankey. What the... A Starf? What does that even do? He got doubled his special attack. Who needs Pataya Bears when you could just use a Starf Berry, apparently? Trapinch. Disable. This guy's a freak. This guy's crazy. Oh, no. I get it. You know, you thought you were going to be funny. You know, I was just talking about the monkey. You're not going to sweep me this time, pal. David learned from his lessons. Substitute. Nope. Try again in 3 business days. Nope. Try again in 2 business days. You got 2 more business days. 1. Oh, you have a... Okay, so it must give you double of a random stat. Well, I don't want to mess around with double defense Mankey. I know that thing is carrying rollouts. I'm just going to quick attack him and win. Ah, that was a close battle. Beep. Bravine, 10 jewels, floating heart. David is going to put his kids through school with Stoner asking for Gen 5 play. Who will be David's wife? Okay, guys, picture the Pokemon universe, because that's the thing that we all know very well. Who would I marry in the Pokemon universe? Spheal is the shit. Spheal is adorable. Walrein way cooler than Spheal. Spheal kawaii AF. When did Ice Ball become a thing? $5 from Stoner. Again. I agree. Ghost and Poison should be special. Dragon should be physical. Honestly, even IE makes more sense in a way. Grass is kind of also in a sense. Yeah, never understood why on Earth Ghost was physical, especially when you're literally shooting a projectile called Shadow Ball, shooting a projectile called Sludge, Sludge Bomb, Ligma Balls, Toxic. These are all literally projectiles. Dragon Claw, that's probably physical as a contact move. They were cooking at Game Freak. They were on another level. You guys and I would not understand. You almost got outplayed, David. I know. I was sweating back there. I don't know if you could tell. I'm not going to try and play it off like I'm some Sigma male. I was nervous. Damn, David is like so good at this game. Okay, it's been real. Thanks, Dr. David. Your stream made me stop crying. Why were you crying? Were you actually crying? If it makes you feel better, I'm crying in my soul. On the inside. Maybe the fish. Dugbug is David's wife. Good battle. Lickitung, would you marry Spheal? Realistically, I would say Jesse. I only got like a couple of like actual okay, answers that were literal humans, which was like Jesse. Okay, I don't think Brock's exactly my type. And then yep, another person said Brock. David would marry Fish Evie, of course. Marry Tabitha. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Tabitha's a guy or a girl. I'm being 100% serious. Like I thought. I don't know. Like if I had a gun to my head right now in Minecraft, I think it's a girl, but it just I don't know. That sprite looks kind of like a dude. Tell me right now. I don't need to listen to my chat. David's a strong, independent fish. He can just look this up on the interminets. Somebody said Gardevoir. Ruby. I literally battled this person. So I think that's a girl. It's a male. It's a male. So I just got like completely debated by my chat. Even though Tabitha is traditionally a feminine name in real life, the character himself is a man. His Japanese name is Homura, meaning flame. Boy, you couldn't call him flame in English? What's wrong with that? You don't like fire? Tabitha is a dude. Lol. Nessa, perhaps. Skylar. Heck yeah. LMAO. Shelly as well. It's a trap. That makes it better. Since David stopped queuing Little Cub and waiting for 6 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me, I guess, probably battle you right now. Wait. Benny might be still waiting for David. Oh, it's that chicken thing. Benny, I don't think that's you, is it? Is Blaine a guy or a girl? I mean, they got a big mustache, so I don't know. Maybe that's a girl. Am I faster? Okay, yeah. So I should just, you know, put you out of your terror bird misery. I went on a whole, like, National Geographic documentary with you guys in one of my videos recently explaining to you the terror bird that hunted Raikou back in the day in South America. It's not a joke. I'm going to go into Ghastly predicting self-destruct. Yep, this guy absolutely struck me as a guy that shoved TNT in his Pokemon. Oh no. Oh no. I need to miss my Will-O-Miss real quick. Oh man, it connected? Damn. And they're subbing. This is just very unfortunate for David. I hate it when my moves are working. I prefer them to miss for the vine, bro. Double miss. That did nothing. Oh, what do you have to say for yourself, Bagon? You just resorted to violence like a criminal. Shocker. And I did try to tell everybody. Flygon is the superior pseudo-legendary to Salamence, obviously. I'm going to go for a quick miss. Got a crit. And then, I want to believe in my heart of hearts, like deep down, that Giga Miss will eliminate that Chinchou right now. Yeah, he died. Nice. This guy's scary too. Dundable. 50. Knockoff. Alright, well, you've saddened me. I was gonna steal your fish, but whatever. Went for a Rockman. That is a jolly Anorith. Lost the speed time. Sucks to suck. Voltorb Volt. Oh yeah, what was this thing gonna do to me? I'm gonna steal his fish real quick. Hasta la vista, baby. You know, when I brought up how come when I brought up the Tabitha thing, that's a lot of T's, the Tabitha thing, you guys actually gave me real answers. Nessa, Skylar. Isn't it Skyla? Shelly? I don't know who, let me look this up. Who's Shelly? Shelly Pokemon. Ew, that's why I don't recognize this person, because David did not play Sapphire. They also apparently looked a bit different in the anime. One had black hair, one had red hair. What do you guys like more, red hair or black hair? Blaine is gender fluid. Lucami? Wait, isn't that the blonde girl? The mom, right? With the two kids? How do I remember this stuff? It is. Yeah, the main villain, I believe. Ignatio? Who the hell is that? Did you just make that up? What kind of name is that? Ignacio? Okay, I don't know who you're. Ignacio. I found Ignacio. I think that's a dude. All right, let me look at these images. Wait, is this wait. Ignacio and then Poma, veteran trainer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Yeah, that's a dude. Cake is cake even with a candle? What do you mean by that? The mustache is fake. Some women grow more facial hair when they get older. $2 from Stoner. David, honestly, where did the fish meme originate? A long time ago. You guys think that's a channel meme? No, that's an IRL meme, and it's been going on for a long time. That's not a bit. That is Dave to the core. Like when Sigmund Freud talked about the id, the ego, the superego, that's my id right there. Say something to me. Skylar White? You mean like Walter White's? Walter White's? God, more onomatopoeia. Walter White's wife. Blaine's a grandma? YouTube guy got not one, but 2 messages retracted, Mr. Squidward. Lusamine may be the villain, but she a baddie. All right, chat. Who's the, guy or girl? I don't really care. Who's the biggest baddie in the whole Pokemon universe? Educate me. Teach me. I'm listening. Zyve Laguya Saliva. I listen to that band sometimes. Who's this baddie? I don't even recognize this avatar. Looks like something I'd run into in like the Celadon department. Or actually, maybe Erica's gym. You look like you use grass Pokemon. Why are you using fish? Electric fish, no less. Chinchou has been actually kicking my ass a lot today. And I hate seeing it, and I never have a response for it. You know what? I'll just die. Who cares about life? Life and death, that's 2 sides of the same coin. You cannot live without dying, and you can't die without living. So who really cares about the little details? Saw a video of some dude's Goldango being frozen for 12 turns. What are the odds of that? Okay, so we got Kecleon, Cynthia, Kecleon, David evading any comment on Laynet. Who? Baynet? That's a Pokemon, dude. Snorlax, Cynthia, Crasher, Wake, the baddest, not gonna lie. But Kecleon has come get me eyes, Baddie Avatar, Clef Key, Cynthia, Tatora. Is that even a real person? Can you explain how the meme came to be? It was spontaneous, straight up. You think I'm the kind of guy to script this and I had a plan? Do I look like somebody that has a plan ever? I should have like 10 monitors, like the Batcave in here or something for streaming. Nope. I'm using my phone. I am terrible. I don't even know how YouTubers, streamers, yada, yada, yada. I don't know how they do everything scripted. I would just literally lose my mind. I don't know how people run damage calcs 24/7. I would lose my mind. It's like everything is just fake now. AI, everything is just legit fake. Nothing is like just raw. Just the way David wants to see things. This guy's gonna blow me up, or is he? No, he is gonna. Wait, let's find out. Oh, come on, man. Well, now David's a sad panda. Go ahead. Don't even think about it. Think about it. Oh, they thought about it. They learned today. Best baddie, definitely red, though, factually and lore. I gotta look up this Laynat. I feel like this name does sound mildly familiar. Laynat, Baynat. That is a Pokemon, though. I died to a base 130 stab water spout. Who's gonna kill you though? No, Ghastly can't do it. Not without stab, I can't. Why must you be like this? Thunderbolt. Okay, so I see this person. I think that's them, right? Wait. Okay, Lena. I got confused with Bridget, who looks like Misty. Look up Bridget. That looks just like Misty. That is a Houndour that probably has Pursuit, so I guess I'm just gonna die. No, it went for Endure. Wow. Okay. Crunch. Yummy. Can I have another one, please? Wait, wait, hold on a second here. I'm confused. Is this like somebody that has like two personalities? Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Because I saw that misty looking girl and said Laynette again. Oh, they forfeited. Nice. Let me just cheat and look at my chat real quick. David, what Pokemon do you hate? You mean competitively? And OU, I would say my most hated Pokemon after Blissey is Aerodactyl. Lilligant. 2 stars from Bravine. Please tell Fish origin story. I'm dying, bro. It's a terrible story. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. I'm still like researching this late now. I got like 2 different pictures. That's like that one anime that was blowing up called Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You or something. Where there's a girl with 2 personalities. I kind of like that. So there's maybe it is 2. I think it is 2 different people, and I just gaslit myself. Bridget Pokemon. Okay, I think it is 2 different people, and I was what the kids would say tripping. It's Laynette's younger. Wait, no, it's the older sister. That makes sense. That's probably why they look similar. She developed the Pokemon bank system. I didn't even know there was a bank. Did it ever get robbed? We deserve closure. That requires me opening up a can of worms with other humans. That I used to know. Die. I don't like you. You look like some nasty ass cockroach that I'd squash and you'd somehow come back for round 2. Yeah, that's right. There isn't going to be a round 2. You just forfeit it immediately. Bye. Say something. I might honestly upload that battle. I'm going to go get a glass of fish. I'll be right back. That was the best battle yet. Jolteon, you're on duty. Who are you people? Oh my god, everybody left. Got a bunch of Umbreon lovers here. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I'll just take Jolteon off the camera. Damn. Got some Jolteon haters around here. Ah. Thanks for the $2. What to open up the can of worms, David Price? Yeah. You don't even want to give David money. It's really not. It's not interesting at all. Like if I told you right now, you'd be like, "Wow, that's it." I was expecting a nuclear explosion that Oppenheimer created himself. Yep, took Jolteon off screen, gained like 10 viewers just like that. People hate Jolteon. That's crazy. I'm still here. I'm here. I like Jolt. I'm a Sylveon only kind of gal. Is that so? I like Sylveon in Pokemon Champions. I actually really like Sylveon. Mowing down all my opponents for me with Hyper Voice and Pixie Feather, whatever it's called, Fairy Feather. Mm. If that's the case, give me a good lie. Jolteon was saying slurs? Oh. I didn't know that. Well, thank you for reporting that to me. I will deal with that appropriately off camera as a good parent figure to my Jolteon. Don't worry, Jolteon. I'll show you the way. Do you know the way, Die? Oh, man. I just wanted to kill that thing and then, you know, have them forfeit or miss a Hydro Miss. See how much death and destruction Chinchou causes, David? It's like, what? I don't know. I mean, I didn't have to do all that. I just wanted to do that to prove that I am the ultimate gamer. What in God's green earth just happened to me? So, first of all, you're jolly. Second of all, I want to believe you're choice banded. I do. There is no way you should have done that much damage. Just wow. That was incredible. This dude's speed running my team right now. Dude, this team is very, very weak against Chinchou, if you guys couldn't tell. Very weak. Why is Anders so cracked? I don't know. I didn't think I'd die to that thing. I'm like pretty sure he's choice banded. Well, let's see if I can live the ice beam. Oh, I did. I guess I should have brought this Pokemon in before, you know, I sacked my whole team off. Double miss. David, why do you enjoy Gen 3 over 4 despite no physical special split? That's a good question. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. I think I kind of like them about equally. Even actually, some days I do prefer 4. I would say the worst thing about Gen 3 OU, in my opinion. Oh no, so objectively, one bad thing I like, legit, like, you know, me not bringing in my subjective emotions or anything, is that the format is kind of like, I would say, centralized. There are certain Pokemon that you absolutely have to plan around. There is no negotiation. Such as like Skarmory, that's an easy one. Like if you just imagine showing up with like a bunch of physical attackers and you don't have a Magneton, you're going to have a very bad time. You know, you need rapid spinners, this and that. Obviously Blissey, then you got Sand. That's one bad thing. I would say from a personal standpoint, my most hated thing about Gen 3 OU is stall. I don't think it's the most overpowered thing ever, but like in my eyes, I think like offense, balance, and stall, they live in harmony somewhat. I think they're all relatively, you know, equal power level. But to me, that's a problem. Even though they're equal, I still think for that, in regards to that, stall is too strong. And I hate that. And stall is like yucky in Gen 3 because there's like a lot of natural cure going on. See, in Gen 4, you got rocks, Spike still, sand, toxic spikes, life orbs, choice specs. Like, it is much more offensive. So you can stall in Gen 4, but it's nowhere near as effective. We got 10K from Atomic Bum. Didn't even say nothing. Thank you, Atomic Bum. Thank you for the K. Say one thing you like in Generation 2 OU. I like Gengar Sprite. They're a lot more slower and methodical. Correct. And it's some people think it's cool, and I think sometimes it can be cool. I think if you're spectating, it's cool, but when you're actually there in the trenches trying to get through no man's land, oh god, man. I don't want to do this. You know, Blissey, Celebi, the fish, Claydol, Skarmory. It's like, oh my god, dude. It's like you see that like one every 4 or 5 battles. It is very infuriating. And then something stupid happens, you get like crit, or you miss an attack, you miss a toxic, which happens all the time. It's very infuriating. So yeah, that's from a personal standpoint. So in regards to that, I do I hate Gen 4 Jirachi, but honestly, I would rather deal with that garbage than the garbage I just spoke of in Gen 3. I don't know. The likelihood of running into a full-blown stall team versus an iron-heading Jirachi, I don't know. The chances are somewhat on par with one another because Jirachi's just overpowered in Gen 4, so everyone's using it. Forgot my message, lol. Oh. Gen 3 versus 4 is so weird. So many fantastic walls got roosted in 4, but somehow Gen 4 made a more aggressive metagame. Oh yeah, a lot more aggressive. Whereas Gen 4 is Gyarados with physical stam, Jirachi Ironhead, better grass stab, but I can agree. Yeah, pretty much everyone got a lot stronger. Some got stronger than others. Like Gyarados is, I think that guy's like top 5 in Gen 4, straight up. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't even know what other people think. I don't know a whole lot about Gen 4, but I've seen Gyarados. Oh man, it is scary. Even though it's weak to rocks and sand, it doesn't matter. That waterfall changed him with that physical special split. Wanted to say stall is cringe. Oh, okay, cool. I like Togekiss. Stall is poo. Why do you say cockroach with the extra A? You're telling me it's not cockroach? Gen 3 OU is way too slow for my attention span. Yeah, maybe that's why I've subconsciously been gravitating away from it lately. Because Gen 3 Little I mean, you saw me take care of that last guy. I mopped his ass up on turn 1. Literally took out his Anorith, he forfeited. That doesn't happen in Gen 3 OU. If I took out your Armaldo with my Starmie, guess what? Now I gotta fight Snorlax. Then I gotta fight Regice. Then I gotta fight the fish. Blissey, Chansey, Claydol with rest. Then one of those guys has Heal Bell. Then you have Flygon Toxic Chip Healing. And yeah, something, yada, yada, yada. Oh, you got an Articuno? Oh, yep. Rest, Heal Bell. Oh, Superman. Well, there goes my progress maker of spikes. That's wonderful. It can be rough. And if it was like every once in a while, I wouldn't really care. But that's what I was saying with the whole the three nations, the 3 great nations. Even though they're balanced with one another, the fact that they are balanced is an issue. Because, like, for example, in VGC, stall is not that good. It's very fast-paced and aggressive. So you could bring a stall team, but not really the appropriate meta thing to do. So you don't really have to worry about fighting it either. Stall becomes the most Ligma in Gen 6. Is that so? I heard it was Gen 7, actually. I don't know the details, but apparently, like, Toxapex and, like, Doug Trio were, like, abominations to society. I like Gen 4 until I see Jirachi. Yeah. I don't know why that thing's not banned. I've heard it's because it checks Latias. Okay, if it's that big of a deal, then ban both of them or something. Or try that out for a month and see what people think. Because Jirachi is. And honestly, another thing you could do is just simply ban Ironhead on Jirachi. Because you can use Super Achi, which is Calm Mind. I think that one's acceptable. I actually like that one a lot. It's just, people don't really like showing up and, got paralyzed. Oh, and hit me with Iron Head and has a 60% chance to flinch. That's on me getting paralyzed, 25% chance. And you're not taking chip damage because you're a steel type. I'm not really having fun. David, I can't lie. Seeing you set up with Lucario and Swords Dance, then get clapped by Scarf Metagross, Earthquake made me laugh because you didn't expect it. I don't even remember. I totally believe this. I'm just saying I don't remember it. One time I put together a full-blown Articuno pressure stall team just to see what stall was like. Got games over 300 turns. Yeah. Yeah. I think that is wild and unacceptable, and I've battled those teams. Maybe it was me you battled. I've seen that with like Aerodactyl before, if you can even believe that. Sub, Toxic Protect Flamethrower. I've seen it all. Like 300 turns. It's like, dude, what is this? Sometimes I wonder, what if stall stayed the same, but what if no that well, I don't know. Like, what if what if everything was exactly the same, but they removed I don't know what it's called, like how the PP maxes or whatever. So for example, you only had 5 fire blasts. You only get 10 soft boiled. I wonder how that would affect everything. I don't think that yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Probably not. But the battles would be shorter, that's for sure. But then I don't know. That's kind of like Sonic and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, we gotta raise the timer so he stops timing people out. Is that really gonna help? I think they're still gonna time people out. When are you doing a Gen 9 OU video? Well, I mean, I actually have like about 60 of those, if I recall correctly. I don't think people are the biggest fans of Gen 9. I have dabbled. Funny enough, actually, yesterday I was doing Gen 9 random battles off screen just for different scenery. I guess that's a good thing of Gen 9 for me is I have no idea what's going on. Gen 3, I've kind of seen, a lot of the tricks, especially when it comes to stall, and it can be a bit painful. To be fair, Wolfie did make stall semi-viable with the Toxapex and VGC. What generation was that? Latias gets walled by Bronzong lol. Oh, okay, yeah. Just ban Jirachi then. Ironhead Jirachi is cool and fun. You are simply not gaming hard enough. Oh, okay, I apologize. David, does the Porygon team still give you nightmares? Yes. I'm surprised you even know about that. That was like a year ago, I think. Still remember it. Recycle, conversion, agility, recover. It changed me as a person. I bring that up to my therapist. I'm gonna sleep. Have a good night, fish guys. You too. Smash videos. Yeah. I didn't think anybody would be asking me for Smash. I have thought about streaming Smash Bros. 2. That and Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because I don't have a Switch 2, because of, I just don't have one. How would you rank each gens OU that you've played? Me, right here on the spot. By the way, I've only really played 1, 3, 4. I did a little bit of 5. I'm not really gonna count that. And 9. I've played them all, but like actually played them. I've only played a few of them. And do you mean like my personal preference or like objectively? I'll answer both. Objectively, it would probably go 3, 4, 9, 1. Personally, how much fun I'm having playing them? That gets kind of messy. I'd say right now it's really close, but maybe actually 4, then 3, 9, 1. No way you play Shodan off screen too. Only a little bit when I'm literally just goofing around. And I don't feel like talking to the mic or the camera. I'm just fire up a stupid. That's pretty rare, but I do that sometimes. Ludicola. Chen 5OU with El Loco Colo. Why do you wear sunglasses? Are you a rapper? In the making. You clapped a couple mins with Lucario +2 attack. The Metagross comes in. You're like, hey, you're about to find out. Then Earthquake claps Lucario. Damn. That is such a David maneuver right there. Is Ludicolo a fish? Ludicolo is built different. Can we get some 1-9 tonight? David's running out of juice right now. You want me to go on that? You want me to hike with no food or water and trek through that one man I did rod through hell this late at night? Am I understanding that correctly? What do you think I am, Batman? Well, apparently I'm more like the Joker. That guy's name is King. Crazy name. What a crazy name. Oh my god. It's this thing again. Every single day. Oh my god. Every single day. Rent free. I hate this thing. I'm going to bring in Ghastly this time around. Got hit by an ice beam. I don't know what they're predicting. Giga miss. Hola, Dave. Hello. Oh, man. This guy's taking a hot minute. Now I'm really running out of energy. You gotta remember that Gen 1 through 9 thing, let's say I do it and I get it right my first try. That's still 9 battles. Like, that takes a hot minute. You understand that, right? And you want me to do it with no food and water in the Sahara Desert. Are you kidding me right now? Ludicolo is on SpongeBob's house. Don't you mean Ludicolo is SpongeBob's house? Chincha, I should have known you'd be here. Evil. Dude, I think this team I'm using is not very good. It gets ripped apart by Chinchou. It's crazy. One Pokemon just destroys all 6 of them. Yep, I'm dead. Like, God. This is just sad. We got 5K from Atomic... I almost said Atomic Bomb. Atomic Bum. David, I need an answer. Is that the fat vampire guy's laugh from One Piece? It's like, no, it's not. That's... You're thinking of Dr. Hogback. That one goes... Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Get your laughs right, man. I know, it's very sad that I knew that by heart. I'm a very unimpressive person. I don't know how I've inspired so many people. GG, David. Yeah. It is all over. It was all over the moment they had a... Wait, Benny, is that you? Nice crit, by the way. This team is like I know I've said it like 10 times, but I do mean it. Like, this team is just... Okay, I was faster. This team is just bad against Chinchou. $5 from Stoner. If you do it, I give you another 75 bucks, unless you want to start at Gen 2 for 50. No, I'm gonna... Like, you guys need to understand, I have a special skill that most people don't possess. It is the ability to suffer. Okay? So I'm gonna, for $25 difference, I'll just start at Gen 1. I'll get crit, I'll get frozen, I'll miss explosion every now and then. It's not a big deal. And then I'll just start back at square one, or in this case, Gen 1. I don't care. I'll do the whole thing. Oh, but Stoner, man, Stoner is like coming up with all these insane challenges. The next time we do a Stoner 63 challenge, would you like me to do Gen 1 through 9 or the Gen 5 gym leader thing? David, you need Happini or Eggly buff. Happini's not in the game. That's hilarious. I meant the fat guy uses shadow bats, though. Isn't that Dr. Hogback? I don't remember what his thing was. If you're talking about Gecko Moria, the other guy who he uses like the shadow thing, then yes, that's the other laugh, yeah. Is Shroomish banned in Gen 3 logo? I don't think so. Why would it be banned? Let's go find out. I've never seen it before. Yeah, it's right there. It's allowed. David has inherited the will of fire from his grandfather Hashirama. What am I, Tsunade? What's your favorite Mon Fishman? I guess I like the electric Eevee guy. No, it's Mori. That's what I meant. There's too many fat bastards in One Piece. Yeah, the big main villain from that arc. Yeah, that's the laugh. Yep. Love your content. Fish. Is it because of effects more? What are you guys talking about? Shroomish is literally allowed. You guys are gaslighting yourselves. You can try Spore Shroomish for Chinchou. No, silly, you can't do that because sleep moves are banned. So maybe that's what you were thinking. So that, in other words, that's why Shroomish is never seen. You would think it'd be seen because, you know, Spore, you know, I think it's the only Pokemon that gets it in this tier, but alas, Sleep is just banned. So, oh yeah, you could use Paris if you want. But no, you'll never see Paris either because it's banned. That's the only reason you would ever use it. First time catching a stream. Hi. Hello. Laura, do you know what the meaning of life is? Tell me in my chat right now what it is. Educate us. Oh, we got 5 more fish from Stoner. Well, Gen 5 with preset team sounds like a breath of fresh air. You got it, Chief. I'll have to go pre-make those before the stream starts. I don't think you guys would want to watch me do all that. I mean, I left for 5 minutes and half the chat left because they hated Jolteon that much. I'm pretty sure they don't want to watch me make teams. Of course you can use Spore Shroomish. Huh, Stun Spore. See, David will just use Thunder Wave at that point. It's fine. I forgot how Perona originally laughed, honestly. I just remember Dr. Hogback and Moria. Those some good laughs. Oh, not this dude again. I can't. Is this the guy that I always lose to? I think so. Yeah, because you have a Chinchou. That's right. You and Benny have been ruining my night. I would say day, but it's pretty late at night. I'm practically a vampire. Okay, well, this makes David very sad. Now the question is, am I gonna? No, there's no way they're gonna let me take this guy out. Bungus is dominant in Gen 9, so I thought Shroomish might be as well in Gen 3. If it was allowed, maybe. Wait, you're the one with the choice band, right? Yeah, and I can't kill you with a Thunderbolt either, so I'm actually in quite a bit of trouble. Funny enough. I've never even considered that. A Jolly choice-banded Anorith. Like, that'll just straight up wipe me off the face of the earth. So I'm going to actually sack off Houndour, as I've been doing half my battles anyway. Thank you for no Omni Boost. Chinchou. Well, I guess I should probably blow you up. Alright, now we're not going to get totally swept by Chinchou. We're just only going to lose half our team. No big deal. Forget about it. These are the type of philosophical questions I follow you for. No problem. Couldn't help but notice you didn't answer my question. You gonna tell us what the meaning of life is, or what? Or are you just gonna gatekeep, as the kids say? I'm gonna die. This guy's actually really gonna ruin me, and I have no safe switch-ins. Now I do. But aren't you just gonna wait? But you're gonna blow up David, so shouldn't David just go to Ghastly now? I guess. Nice. That was a pretty risky turn. Well, you can't blow me up, so I guess I'll go for a Thunderbolt. Icy Whoa. Okay, water spout. I am dead. That's actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You drop their speed and then hit him with a water spout with the citrus berry. Okay. Yeah, I think we are, as the kids say, expired. Yep. Explosion with a circular hit, Mr. Squidward. With a circular hit. My elo has dropped a lot this stream. I don't think I've ever beaten this person. I don't know why their elo is not 1300 by now. How did they fumble the bag with Armaldo? Anorith is cute. Well, I mean, every Pokemon, when they get older and bigger, they get much uglier. Name one Pokemon when it evolves, it gets cuter. Who? Who? Not David. David used to be cute when he was younger. Now I'm hideous. He's big, scary, and pink. You ever play Pokemon Unite? Isn't that the MOBA? Dude, somebody asked me last time all the Pokemon games I played. I forgot to mention that one. I have played that game before. I'm very bad at it, but I did play it for like a total of 2 hours probably. The meaning of life is winning Pokemon battles, obviously. Can we get a fish for Laura? The meaning of life is 6-7. David can be a pretty good player when he actually thinks. Nah. The meaning of life is to like the fish slayer Blissey. I leave this here. Sleepy, have fun, David. Thank you. Thank you. I'll probably be falling asleep soon myself. Sylveon probably Blossom. Sylveon? Really? Oh, God. In my opinion, I don't agree with the Blossom one. I know that sounds weird. I like Gloom. Gloom is like me. Okay? Magikarp. Okay. That's rage bait. Belly Bolt. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know that thing's evolution line. I didn't know it evolved or. I'll just Google that. I might be getting rage baited right now. Wait, what did I even say? Name one Pokemon that's cuter when it evolves. Well, that's a fully evolved Pokemon. Isn't the whole point of Feedmass? Oh, God. That's actually a legit one. Damn. Although I wouldn't really use the word cute. I would not describe Milotic as a cute Pokemon. That's like a gorgeous, beautiful, majestic Pokemon. But yeah, I can't really argue that one. Let's see what else my chat said. Meowscarada, Milotic Fish. Why did I not even think of that? Vileplume looks cuter than Gloom. Look, I'm a Gloom guy. I like Gloom. When I was a kid, I thought that thing looked so stupid, but now I'm older, I'm like, I kind of like that. I think it's because of the way it was portrayed in the anime when Erica had a Gloom. That was like her ace for some reason, which I'm pretty sure in the like red and blue, I'm pretty sure her ace is Vileplume. In Pokemon Stadium 1, Round 1, I don't know. I don't know. It might be Gloom. Probably not, though. Vileplume. Yeah. Round 2, it's definitely Vileplume, because everything on Round 2 is stupidly overpowered. Gengar. You guys are naming fully evolved Pokemon. I don't remember what I said. I'm pretty sure I said name a Pokemon that gets cuter when it evolves. I guess that makes sense. I meant like, you know, like you say Feebas, because Feebas evolves into, but I know what you guys are thinking now, so okay. I understand the words now. David is at his best in Ultra Instinct. No thought, just action. What? What's that? Wow, nobody here. Does anybody like Gloom? Am I the only one? Like, you guys are saying Osh is cuter? I think Gloom is cuter than Oddish, Vileplume, and Blossom. Say something. I'm gonna have to go poll you guys tomorrow morning if I remember. Like, which one of these Pokemon's the cutest? And I better see 70% Gloom or no stream tomorrow. She. Weedle. All right. Let's see that Chinchou. Oh, that went pretty well. Why can't that happen every battle? Gloom has negative aura, bro. Whatever, man. You guys are just superficial people, you know? You judge people strictly on their looks. You don't care about what's beneath the surface. You don't care at all. This person has leftovers, and you are going to probably learn today because of that. Lotad. You guys are not going to believe what Lotad evolves into. I'm not going to say who. I'm going to be very cordial and calm and mature this battle. I'm not going to say who. Oh, Duskull. Oh, yikes. This thing is a menace to society. Hey, Water Veil. Cool. I'm gonna go for Water. Oh, I was afraid of the Lotad, but it just stayed in. He went for a Destiny Miss, and I'm gonna go Houndour here. Shadow Miss. I'm just gonna Pursuit Trap you. Protect. Okay. Duskull Shiny looks kind of cool. Not too bad. Gloom would be cuter if they didn't make it drool for whatever reason. You don't like that? It makes Gloom look like a, a very simple creature. Wow. So you guys aren't rage baby. You just genuinely... I just died. I thought you'd go for a normal move there. Yikes. Damn. That kind of hurt. So nobody likes Gloom. Wow. I have some crazy taste in Pokemon. Very crazy. Lotad. Did you guys ever figure out what Lotad evolves into, by the way? Does anybody know? Anybody at all? I died. Lotad's actually a bit of an issue in my team as well. Okay, how about we go with Whalmer and shove some you-know-what into my whale carcass. Some D&D. Gloom was my ex-girlfriend's favorite. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Doduo's dead. Geodude. I don't think I've ever seen a Geodude before. Like, no, there's no way I have. Like, when I saw a Geodude, legit, the first thing I thought of was Roxanne. That's how long ago I saw a Geodude. Was my Pokemon Ruby playthrough. Say something to me. Rapinch is so cute. Interesting. Did you guys ever have a favorite minigame on Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2? Oh, yeah. I don't remember the ones on 2, but my favorite one was the 1-in-1 where you're 4 Lickitungs and you're licking. That was an S tier minigame right there, baby. Oh, that was you? GG's. Yeah, T-Lac, I think you're the first person to ever use Geodude and Little Cup in the history of the human civilization. So you get an accolade for that. Slacking is cuter than Slack Off on Marowak's grave. Wait, what was the purpose of the Marowak grave? Let me see how legit this claim is. So I'm gonna see Slack Off. So that's Slack Off, right? You think this creature is more adorable than this thing? Really? You guys are giving me some ideas for tier lists in the future. Like, how cute is this Pokemon? Because this was David's tier list. I don't think I'd want to cuddle with that thing right there, sitting there scratching its tummy. Better than the Gen 4 sprite though. The one in Gen 4 straight up picking its nose. That's you know, yummy. I love that so much. Ludicolo is just a chill guy. Flygon's cuter than Trapinch. Um, I guess if we're going by the strict definition of cute, I think, yeah, I would actually kind of go with that too. Reggie Gigas is a wheezing addict. L take. That's false. Slacking is S tier cuddle material. So you guys think me thinking slacking is not it's slacking is not as cute as slack off. You guys think that's an L take. Wow. Gen 3 OU cuteness tier list would actually be a funny video. Palma is Palm. I don't even remember these guys. I just know they're from Gen 9. A time far into the future. Well, look at these guys. They changed a lot. That's Palmont. I mean, he's a little happy guy right there. That's cool, I guess. What the? There's a Palmy, a Palmo, and a Palmot? What? I thought it was just two of them. I learned something useless today. And so what was your take just now? Palmo is equal. Oh, okay. Does it actually walk around all fours? That thing looks like a hamster. The sprites look exactly the same from this point of view. Diancie is cuter than the Rock. I don't know if that was real evolution though. Gotta be honest. I know some of those words. Yeah, I mean what rock? What rock are you talking about? Alolan Wheezing Huffer. Metacham so cute. Slacking is ugly, but the cuddles are probably mint. No, Slackoth is cuter. Other ways L take. Okay. So I'm not going crazy. He's like the new mascot. The Palmy line got to be the most uninspired of all Pokemon history, bro. And you do not like those guys, I can tell. Most uninspired Pokemon. I'm sure we could find something worse than that. You know, I would say, I was gonna say Klefki, but like, to be fair, it was the first keychain Pokemon. It's kind of a silly idea, but I mean, you know, what's your idea for a Pokemon, huh? I got one, a freaking keychain. Carbink? Wait, what? Does this Pokemon evolve from Carbink? I never thought about that. They are both rock fairies. Lore connection. The Pokedex states that Diancie is a sudden rare mutation of the Pokemon Carbink. But you cannot evolve a Carbink into a Diancie in the games. Interesting. What about Golem? Togekiss cuter than Togetic. Oh, this thing is non-Gen 9. It's close. They're both happy. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. They're about the same power level. Golem feels weird to me. Doesn't really follow the logic of the Geodude line at all. Are there any unused type combos now? You mean like types we've never seen before? There's only like a couple, I think. I can't remember what they are. Graveler cuter than Geodude. I don't think I agree with that one. So that's Geodude, right? It's a bald rock punching guy. You know, it's better than a bald rock punching guy. A bald rock punching guy with 4 arms. Yeah, I think I'd rather hug Geodude than Graveler. Most of them are part normal. You know what's a really, really good type combination? Normal and Ghost. I think the only one that does that is Zoroark. I mean, you gotta think. What's super effective against Normal? The only thing is fighting. Ghost's immune to that. What's super effective against Ghost? Ghost. And Normal's immune to that. And then you have 2 pretty useful stabs that work well with one another. Very good typing. Togekiss is a good take. Well, you fused both their names together, so I don't know what you meant there. Togekiss clears. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Palafin pre-zero to hero is cuter than Finizen because they literally just added a heart on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, technically that would constitute as being slightly cuter than the other. Law evading rock? Super Staff Brothers Ultimate? What the hell is this? I'm scared. What? I just saw like 50 words right there. This isn't even a real move, I don't think. Right? I'm pretty sure. And then I got Wiglet. With gambling addiction as the ability. Well, I'm going to put 0 effort in this battle. That crit did 27. That is sad. Dark Ghost is strong too. Yeah, it used to be even stronger. But then they invented the fairy type. Monkey magic? What? Oh, I think you got one right there, watermelon truck. Gudra, Cure, then Slagoon. I'll agree with that one. So happy we're taking a bit of a break so I can get my ramen. Regirock's the cutest on. I agree with that. What the heck is this? I don't know. I try not to ask too many questions around here. I'm not even paying attention. Gumi is cuter than both of them. I guess. Iplo. Oh, yo. Piplup, that's a cute Pokemon. It's very, like, big for how little the Pokemon is. I just missed Toxic. Stink Bomb. What the hell just happened? Get him, Wiglet. Wiggling Strike. Mr. Mime cuter than Junior. This format looks like it'll give you a virus. Yeah, actually. David cuter than Hypno, I hope. I gotta beat somebody. Mr. Mime is not cuter than anyone. That guy used to give me nightmares. Who's cuter, Mr. Mime or the Joker? Fish ramen. Oh, is it actually? You got shrimp ramen? Only Ash's mom thinks he's cute. Slitherwing cuter than Volcarona. How did I just kill that Pokemon? I think they were throwing. You should have went for Stink Bomb or whatever the hell that is. The Mr. Joker. Toxicroak went for cringe dad joke. Wait, how did I just set up spikes? I wasn't even paying attention. I mean, for all we know, the opponent set up spikes. Mr. Mime is cute enough to plow Ash's mom? I don't know what just happened, but my gambling addiction got me to full health. Who is Ash's real dad? Dr. Oak or Mr. Mime? I think it's Mr. Mime. Like, it's even in the name. Mr. Mime. It's not Mime, it's Mr. Mime. Imagine losing in your own playground format. Well, another thing is to, what just happened? Guys, look at... My entire moveset changed to Final Gambit. Thank God I did not put any effort in this battle, because this would have actually gave me an aneurysm. But David, Mr. Mime was caught way after Ash was... That's what you think. Like... I mean, sure, we caught Mr. Mime. Who cares? How did I just get all my health back? What? Who cares when we caught Mr. Mime though, dude? Well, it doesn't make a difference if that was a wild Pokemon or not. You guys think about that? E-Cola. What is going on? My Pokemon is actually talking in the chat. My Pokemon's called Venice. Concrete Overwater. Wow, I am really not going to miss this format. Mr. Mime just came back with the milk. That's what I think happened. Mr. Mime is the father who stepped up. Not like Ash's deadbeat dad. You don't know that. Mr. Mime could literally be the deadbeat dad, and then he just came back later to reap the rewards of his son that would presumably become the world champion, which he did. I mean, it took him 25 years, but goddamn, did he get the job done. Ludicolo went for Giga Drain, not Giga Drain, Giga Drain, and it was misspelled. Huh? What does that even mean? I should have reprogrammed the RNG to be my favorite too? This is hurting my head. Crit hit boost rate? Oh no, that is not good. Oh, I died. And Mantine said, teaching bitches how to swim. Like, I'm just so genuinely lost. Like, I don't understand the humor. I don't even think it's funny. But I do have Suicune, so maybe I can win. I left for 1 minute. What is this format? I don't know, dude. Some guy just challenged me. Here we are. What's purification do? Heal the user. So it's like recover. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm just hit you with a scald. Shiny Abomasnow, Mr. Squidward. I'm pretty sure that's yeah, I know this is like crackhead format, but I think that's probably very unlikely to get. That Abomasnow's ability is Flash Fire. Breath of Tiamat. What is I just got by fire move, an ice move, a poison move, and an electric move. And then I think another poison move. You can even believe that. Okay, I'm gonna go for an ice beam. Yeah, I guess I should probably Terra because I've literally nothing to lose except free stab. Caw. Oh, I did nothing. Giga Miss. Oh no. Alright, I should probably go for a Calm Mind then. You know? The more things change, the more they stay the same. This format is insane, and yet I'm still doing Suicune things. Suicune is Suicooning right now. Alright, probably get some more Calm Minds up. Blizzard, okay. Have an Ice Beam. 50, nice. Blizzard trying to freeze David. Alright, they froze me, awesome. So I guess I'll just lose. Unless I can dethaw. Wow, that's pretty messed up. Gotta be honest. Oh, I dethawed, nice. Pretty sure someone in the chat brought up, imagine, if David wins in their playground. Well, I won. I won on their playground. That was the weirdest battle I've had in a very long time. Thank you for the W and 10 jewels. Oh my god, he literally lost his own format. I guess. Purification, this fake move, it's just recover. It's actually recover on steroids. You heal, and it cures you of any status condition. And they gave it to Suicune, so it's like, okay, I'm just gonna, basically be a Crocoon, as the kids say. Except I don't even have to go to sleep. I'm pretty much Blissey, except I do damage. How much weekly was yours in 2002? You got that right. Easiest win of David's life. Yep. For this guy, it was the toughest battle of their entire life. For David, it was Thursday. Have you ever tried battling with an all fish team? No, I haven't tried that. All right, guys. David's extremely tired. I think I'm going to run away and eat something, which I probably shouldn't be eating this late at night because digestion affects sleep cycle, yada, 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 circadian rhythm, all that garbage. Any last words for David? Thanks for all the donations and support as always. I do not deserve your support, and yet I get it sometimes. I do not take it for granted, although I will be taking it and using it for evil, but you already knew that. Good night, David. Have fun with gloom. $2K. Thank you very much. $2 more K for food. I think that's my favorite currency to pronounce. Ka. Who cares? David is a great guy who deserves tasty food. Don't forget to beat Jolteon for the racism. Can we get another DiColo for the robe? Yeah, sure. There you go. Good night, David. Fish. Remember that? That's a Jolteon you have and not Vaporeon. Fish. We got 2K again from this time from Atomic Bomb. Tasty. Fish every dia. Corona ad lol. Pescado cada dia. David doesn't speak Espanol. Yo tengo mucho hambre. I have no idea if David is a great guy. I certainly hope he is. He literally said, I can't get too crazy because I don't want to bother anyone at the start of the stream. Meanwhile, at midnight, Lou and dude, they're already asleep, these guys, they're already in like stage 4 REM cycle of sleep. I can't wake them up. They're very deep sleepers. Now, had they been awake, they wouldn't have been able to fall asleep because of David's shenanigans. David, I'm clicking boom on Gengar. Never forget, I wish I could recall the title of the video, but I'll never forget I missed boom in Generation 1 one time, and that haunted me. Not asleep anymore. Yeah, but how are they going to find out who did it? That could have been anybody. All right, that's enough for David for now. I'm sure we'll be doing all this pain and agony soon enough. Next stream, I don't know when, it'll be either my stupid zombie apocalypse tier list, a Little Cup tier list, or the Gen 5 beatdown bar brawl challenge thing. Yeah. I fell asleep midstream. We got a first turn wake up. Gen 1's the greatest competitive format of all time. It's something of all time. All right, bye everybody. So I gotta go eat some fish.